Hello everybody and welcome. It's Potato Day, Potato Thursday. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Potato Day. We have the YouTube glitch where it's showing the wrong names in chat, which is awesome. I see Sean here, Cool Kid, Game Dork, Rev, and Phil. How is everybody doing? We're in space, and Dr. H. Yeah, so if you're wondering, chat is going to show your name today because that's just been going around. Not really sure why. We are in space. And I'm about to do something really risky here. Hey, Eddie. How's everybody doing today? Why soap? You son of a potato. You son of a potato. Yeah, I'm gonna jump out here. This could be a really bad idea, but also could be a really great idea. So does this station have... Yeah, it does. This station has artificial gravity, but can we get back in there? I don't know. I really don't know. Let's hope so. This is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. Being in space with no jetpack. What is SF? Who's here? Oh, also, who's excited with all these previews coming out? I'm getting really hyped for both games updates. Now let's go in here. We're at least safe if we're in here, right? San Francisco, okay, not Santa Fe. Enjoying a whiskey now that daughter is asleep. Oh, Sean, are you Ace on Discord? Let's see what we have here. What kind of station is this? Not what we want. In here, we have contracts. Could we do any of the contracts? Probably not. We could probably do the repair ones. No, we couldn't do the repair ones because we don't have a jetpack. We don't have a jump drive, so we can't do the hauling ones. The escort ones we're not prepared for either. No. What are we here for? We're here to check out your store. Well, they have meal packs, which is good. It actually looks like this is one of the not fantastic, but we have data pads we can buy. We can buy all of these so we can find out where more stations are. Hey Chad, how are you doing? I was watching Zero Legion's video for SE2 and it looks so good. Yeah, I'm really excited for VS2 and 208. It's crazy that they're coming out so close to each other. Yeah, because of Xbox. Okay. That might be on cooldown still, Chad. Someone just Y-soaped. Someone just Y-soaped. We could... No, we don't. I wish we could. How much would it cost to buy... So each... It's 69,000 per Gatling ammo box. That seems a bit much. It seems a bit much. Also, the bot did not shout out. Not that I know. I don't think the bot shouted out my stream. So we'll have to get that looked into. Blame Phil. I always blame Phil for everything. Yeah, it didn't shout out my stream. Good job, bot, not doing your job. Bummed the redeem didn't work, but I'll get one later. Yeah, there's plenty of time for redemptions. Yeah, I don't see anything here that we really want, so that's great. We're going down to Titan, right? Let's stay in here real quick and go through our data pads. Why do I have two of the same? Create GPS marker, then go into GPS. SAGD station, where are you? 4K away. Let's rename that. SAGD station 4K. And then we don't need this. We can drop that. This is gonna be tedious, but we need to do it because we could find better stuff. So STHN. Where are you? 5K. 5K. STHN is 5K away. We won't be visiting there anytime soon. Next. That was a duplicate. Or did I just drop? I don't know. Hey Kaz, how are you doing? We've missed you. As awkward as that could sound, but we have. You're a core part of the community. It was definitely noticeable when you disappeared. Only on Mixer and now Twitch. Started with music. Hey Mrs. Game Dork, how are you doing? Happy Potato Day. Yeah, I don't understand the prices for the economy. Hopefully we get like an economy rework down the line. What are we doing? Let's check what this one is. This is what we're doing. SAGD station. How far is this? 8K. We're on a roll. Next, can we get one close to us? Why are they so far away? Another SAGD.
Potatoes.
That one's also 4K. These are the same one. Why would you give me the same one? Next, another STHN. Where are you? 4K. Is that same as another one? No, this one's 4K. I wonder where they're all located. Potatoes. Bill's trying to get you in redemptions, apparently. You got burned out and everything just kind of went into a hole. I understand that, Kaz. I understand that. We just looked at that. These are all the same stations. I have a feeling that none of these are around us. Yeah, that one's 8.9. They're the same one. That sucks. You son of a potato. You son of a potato, exactly. You understand. Which one is this? The 4K one? Yeah. Okay, whatever. I'm just guessing all these are exactly the same. So, that was a waste. You can just live there, because I don't care about you. So we're going down to Titan, it looks like. This station offers us nothing. That's not the right way. Let's hope we can get back into our ship. Oh, there was a mod I wanted to add to this. Hey, look. We got back in. That boom made you drop your tab. I like when the boom jump scares get you instead of me. I like that. Oh, what's that? Marcus with the 5 gifted subs. Welcome in, Marcus. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Let's go head down to this massive ice lake. Steven Rogers, Major Gaming, Gone Home, Den SR. I had some people that I've seen in chat. And Frank Mueller, welcome in. If you have ooh, a vulture. If you are on Discord and have YouTube integrated into your Discord, you just got gifted a VIXL tier membership, which gives you exclusive access to the behind the scenes on our Discord, to an awesome sneak peek channel. And this super chat, Marcus, thank you so much. I want my hat and welcome new peeps. I think you secured your hat. Who'd you steal the hat from? Hey Kenneth, how are you doing? It's great to see you. Thanks, Kaz. We did a bit of a stream upgrade the other week. I can't remember how long it's been now. We're getting super serious. That's my stick, right? We're super serious all the time. Are we coming down into a storm? What? I just got here. Why? What kind of storm is this? You're a Titan. A Titan. What did we say that a Titan, a person who lives on Titan was? I don't remember. A Titanite? A Titaneer? A Titling? I'm probably up to blowing up. No, we haven't blown up in a while. That's why I say that. 2 weeks sounds about right for the upgrades here. Let's go do our things. So, drill's on. Is that gonna work? No, it's not. Of course, it's probably the opposite now. Maybe we just need to make a rotor, so advanced rotor. Set velocity, we'll just set it opposite. So this one will be a 0.5, but like a positive 0.5. Saw a magnet today that made me chuckle. It was a skeleton wearing a Santa hat. Text below said dead inside, but jolly. Sounds relatable. Let's tempt Clang. Let's tempt all the Clang. I think with 1, 2, 3, we have 3, 4, 5, we have some stuff. Yeah, I think we can do this. Titanian. The Kaz, you should, or not Kaz, Marcus, you should know all the weathers. I don't have weather on my bar, do I? Maybe we can set up what weather it currently is. Not that. This digital clock. No. We want that. We want to switch to the left screen. We want this one to be weather. It's a hailstorm. Tightling. You just finished the first episode of the series the other day, so working my way through them. Do you ever put up what restrictions you added when you started the world? I'm still experimenting. Yeah, it's in the, should be in the description, Kaz. I don't know that I went in and showed like the screen of starting the world. That's never something I do when I start a series. If people are interested in that, I could definitely do that. But I haven't. I pretty much turned everything on max, and except for jetpack, I turned that the opposite way. And no hand mining was our thing. At first it was no mining. What was it? No mine? Yeah, it was no hand mining. I think it was gonna be no mining, but it was just not gonna happen with no mining whatsoever. This isn't what they meant, Chad. I think this is what they meant. I'm taking it literally. It's kind of slow going. How much ice do we have right now? 70,000? That's not bad. It was no mining off the start, Kaz, but eventually we decided it was no hand mining. I'm allowed to use the hand drill to clear voxels, but other than that, no mining. Yeah, with the food update, we kind of need the animals add a bit of food security. You think I could triple the speed of the rotor? Triple sounds very dangerous there. But let's try it though. Eddie said it, so we must do it. Eddie knows best. So let's put this at a -1. We're not going to triple it, but -1. And then we'll do this one a +1. We'll try that first. Baby steps. There, it's up to a 1. Feels a little better. Are you still not happy with that, though? Nice. Game Dork bot is on point. How much ice are we up to? We don't need to get like a ton of ice. 170. How much ice should we aim for? Like 200k actually sounds pretty good. I feel pretty safe with that. And then what is our goal? We still need to find uranium and platinum. Drill becomes spade in this instance is a cool idea. Have to make a drill machine. Okay, let's see where we're at. We're well over what I wanted, so I think we're good. Let us retract that back out. Back up a little bit. And set that back to 0. Turn the drills off. Ooh, there's a regional headquarters. That sounds like loot. That's all I see. Loot. Let us save, just because saving is good. The goal for ice should be about a 10,000 less than max capacity of the thruster. I don't want to math, Chad. That sounds like a lot of work. New restriction: all the rad stream team must survive only on potato-based foods in their respective survival streams. I'm fine with that, Rev. I actually generally only eat potato-based foods. You want to math it for me, Chad? That's good, good. Hey, Duke, what's up? You're gonna need to finish that farm. So if you haven't checked out the Discord or saw the last stream, because I did announce it, we have a new stream team. It's Rev plays games, Duke Skyloafer, and me. Everything is awesome. And we have a new channel in the Discord now that will shout out each one of our streams. And it's where all streams are going to be shouted out from now on. They're all going to be, since Engineer Coffee doesn't stream, videos and everything like that will be in the normal place, video announcements, and then all streams will be in rad streams. So, and also if you want pings for those specifically in the Discord, just opt in. There's a question you can answer that if you want pings, and you'll get the role, the rad stream ping role. This thing doesn't shoot on me, right? We don't have guns. I just remembered that. We don't have guns. I also didn't put a camera. I could go in... I could... Hold on. Turret. Where's said turret? Turret. Let's, we can use this. Or... You're just spinning crazily. So Gatling. 3 Gatlings, probably some interior turrets. You have exactly 1 potato on the per tab. I'll do the math once you fill your cargo to where the thrusters can't raise your altitude any longer. I'm not doing that anytime soon. I think this one I can get pretty close before things start getting angry at me. I honestly can't remember. I should probably just park this somewhere safe though and go in on foot. Don't have landing gear or mag plates. We safely park up here. Possibly. Also possibly not. We might still be in view. Yeah, we're still in view of the guns. It's not really that safe. We have a little bit of a hill back here. A potato pie I made instead of pastry. I sliced potatoes up into circles, thin coat baking tray, and then added filling once cooked a bit, then more sliced potato on top. So it's a potato. That actually doesn't sound bad. Maybe add a little bit of meat in there and you got pretty close to a shepherd's pie. This seems much safer over here. It seems a little dangerous too, putting the hydrogen tanks down, but this is how we do. This is how we do, right? Am I gonna shut my thrusters off? I don't know. I don't really want to shut my thrusters off. I think I'm just gonna leave my thrusters on. Let's kick up that Titan dirt. Let's go out. Let's eat some meat. Bounce around a lot. I don't know why this bounces around so much right there. Here we go. Let's close you. And head out to this regional headquarters. Regional headquarters. Right this way. Platinum? Where'd you see platinum? Oh, platinum. Hey, yeah, I forgot moons. We were talking about that last time, that moons have platinum. It was a perfect place to land, wasn't it, Chad? Hey, roll us, giant. How are you doing? Let's hope we don't get shot. Also, I think we're on day 36. In case anyone was wondering. We should be able to go over... You son of a potato! Here and deal with this one. And then we'll be safe to go after the other ones. Please don't bring in... Don't bring in drones, please. God, you caught me. No! We don't have time for this. We don't have time for your shenanigans. What are you shooting at? No, there's drones. Oh. We might need to... It's shooting at my... I need to take out this. I need to not worry about my ship real quick and just be smart. And take out this Gatling.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
That should be that last Gatling. Is that 2 twin tail? I need to take out the antenna real quick. And then we need to go get our ship. I need to get up there.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory.
Okay. No, leave our ship alone, you stupid drone. Can we deal with this? Can we deal with this? Can we deal with this? We might not have a cockpit right now, looking at by the looks of it. Yeah, we might not have a cockpit to even deal with this. Oh, come on. Okay. Woo! Was that close? Sorry for ignoring chat. Pure focus mode there. Hey, Sweeney Mark, how you doing? We're good. We do need to pressurize this, though. We are depressurized at the moment. Something is floating around in there. Oh, we have drills in the front. I was confident that we could at least ram it. Ire smash, exactly. Hey, EC, how you doing? And Dennis R, welcome in. And anyone else I potentially missed because of that chaos. Good thing is we got some Gatling ammo, right? We also have pressurization in this base, so we'll be fine. Which is that was crazy. I think it was worth it though. It should be worth it. Still, is this pretty flat?
Do a barrel roll.
I'm not doing a barrel roll, right? Yeah, I'm on fire. I'm not taking fire. And another storm. Do we have another storm? Dust. We have dust. In case you didn't like the last storm, we now have a new storm. Oh, that was crazy. I think we did good, though. Let's leave you right here. Do I just want to cut out? I kind of do want to cut out the... Let's save real quick. And actually try and land this thing fully. Let us turn off our thrusters. We should be good turning off our thrusters and just sitting here. Check out what we're doing for damage. Bulletproof glass. Bulletproof glass. It's not something we can make, is it? No, that's not something we can make. That is not something we can fix. Maybe we can find some components in here. We do have bulletproof glass, I know, inside. Why are we dancing? Don't dance, ship. Let us dump off this component, these components real quick. Let's check our loot. Let's get some ammo in the guns. Let's take you out. Old and silver too here. That's good. This should be ammo. Nice. We can put some of that in there. No, we can't put that in there. What am I talking about? I don't know what all this is. Whoa. What is going on? None of that.
Son of a potato.
None of that. What was that? None of whatever that was. Okay, we'll just hover. We'll hover. Okay, ship. Is that better? We'll just hover here. Does that make you feel better? No, stop that. Oh my god, what are you set to? Weapons. Oh, let's also set that. Let's set the Gatling turret. We also need to check. We don't want idle movement. Characters. I wanted to shoot at the spiders right now. I'm not gonna be able to get back in here, am I? Look, it's pieces of my ship. Okay, what am I missing? Is there a bad time to eat? There isn't a bad time to eat pizza. Your ship don't dance. If you don't dance, then it's no ship of mine. Nice, dude. Did you just shoot up this dead turret? Good job, ship. You're pointless. Where's the other one? We have another turret over here. At least we have all these components, right? More ammo? Thank you. God, we took damage. We took some damage. Not an extensive amount of damage, and I think we blueprinted that so I can easily projector it up and repair everything. I don't know that we're gonna find all the pieces here, but it shouldn't be that hard. I can't remember if there's an assembler on this base too. I think there is. Sacrifice is needed. Needs mag plate. It does need mag plates, can it? It definitely does need mag plates. It would benefit from having some mag plates. Probably right here on the bottom. At least I still got a remote control. Do we still have a survival kit? Let's check that. Control panel, survival kit. Yep, we still got our survival kit. Let's make sure that this spawn name is too early, considering we haven't named that ship yet. I can add some landing gear. People still picking apart that I want to check the loot here in a second, but I also want to repair. Picking apart that image that Pandemic posted. Floating. It's a nice little floating hat. That's not too far. That's we're 4 days from 208's release. That's awesome. And then we're not that far behind for VS2 on Space Engineers 2. Maybe there's new landing gear capable of gripping, then one could land on conveyor tubes or truss blocks, maybe. We'll have to wait and see. If that cockpit was gone, that was not going to be. I don't know really what we were going to do. We don't need to fix you. How much rage took that drone into space? Thought it would have been funny. Look how much damage I took. That little thing can do some damage. It really can. Let's dump off our stuff. You also feel like you're getting higher up. Oh, hello. What? Come at me. Wildlife baby. Wildlife tried to eat me. I don't know what's up with you. If I grab onto your ladder, do you still fly? Apparently. Okay, let's get up here. No cockpit is cage. Oh yeah, I have the remote control too. It would have been harder though without the camera, Eddie, to try to ram that thing. No, I've seen that, Rollis. I can't remember what mods I wanted to add last time. Spider has access to remote control. Nice. I don't think there's guns in here. Space credits. Well, let's claim this because it's going to be ours for the time being. Should probably also build this door back up for pressurization if we need it. Gun, no guns. Doesn't look like it. I'll definitely take that ammo. Platinum, gold, platinum, silver, gold. Nice. What else do we have in here? Some spooky lights. Some upgraded ooh, max tools. Yes, please. What else? Any food in here? Red pellets. We'll eat those. An ATM. We could deposit our money. I can't because it's not ours. Deposit what? 9 0. Why are they going this side?
Energy low.
Energy no. You're getting potato rich there, you see. Duke is potato poor. Does it track points each stream or does it carry? It carries over, Kaz. And it has to do with chatting because of YouTube's API. It's not just you. It's not like your watch time on like how it would work on Twitch. You also get more potatoes from super chats, gifted members, stuff like that. They're loyalty points through Streamlabs. But it has to be interaction on YouTube. It can't be just you being here, sadly. As I'm a potato. Potatoes are kind of my thing. Everything's potatoes. Everything's coming up potatoes. So yeah, nice. We have oxygen. We don't need you at all because we don't have jetpacks. Game Dork's still a hoarder. Is he number 1? Yeah, lurking does not get you many potatoes. If you want to use the redemptions, it makes sense. While I appreciate lurkers, the chat interaction is definitely a huge plus.
Potatoes.
Ow. What was that? Dangerous decompression? So what do we have? We have uranium. Did I build a reactor on that ship? I can't remember. Wait, what is on this thing? There is an assembler somewhere. I think it's over here. No, it's over here somewhere. It's a battery. This is the assembler right here. Ow. Ow. Is there anything in the assembler? Doesn't look like it. It's dangerous decompression, Rev. It blings you if it gets depressurized too fast. Which I didn't know we were pressurized. Are we pressurized? That looks 1 green. The problem is this base is not hooked up to its O2H2 over here. Point to the station where the bad weather hurt you. Yeah, Willcast. It's a pretty neat mod. I wanted to try it out, so I added it for this series. But it will throw you around if you depressurize a room too fast. So we have a ton of stuff here. We need to work on getting that all fixed up. Huh. First things first is we need to build a mag plate, though. Mag plates. There we go. What is in my... Okay, we don't have the stuff for that. Maybe we do... We need steel plates. Should be able to find the stuff for this. There's an outer vent through that needs hacked for that to work. Okay, it's good to know, EC. It's been a while. I know you've hit a few of these before. Where was that? It was somewhere back here. Was it 9? It was. What is... Oh, I can't because we're too close to the ground. Control. So we just need 1 motor. I feel like we have a motor on board, actually. Motor? Yeah. I took 28. We only needed 1. I'm enjoying a little run. I'm going through in Space Engineers as a noob, LOL, but getting there and enjoying it. Never mind, forgot you were on the moon. It may not matter. Yeah. I don't think it does, EC. Come on down. Okay. We could just build a little temporary... Oh no, I forgot we don't really need that. So let's fill up. Let's eat some of this meat, not the other meat. Let's put that meat in there so we don't accidentally eat it. Let's put a bunch of stuff away, actually. These tools can go away. 2 of these. 1 of these. And 1 of those. And that. That looks good. We are totally gonna need... I don't know that we're gonna be able to repair most of this on here. Yeah, I forget about the low gravity here. We need to get all the stuff off the station, at least. It is gonna be a pain. We should realistically just take most of the stuff, though. We could use all these resources. I would like to get the ship pressurized at least. So we're probably going to need... I don't know if we're going to be able to use that assembler on there. Probably, because we just would need silicon. We just need silicon. We're at the ship drills. No, I'm definitely not doing that, Chad. Just trying to think real quick. Let's build a projector on this. So I should have the most updated blueprint on this. I should. We can actually just put that right here, can't we? Yeah. So we need 2 large steel tubes off something. You were just gonna say the same thing. It's definitely an idea, but I don't really want to do that. So large steel tubes. So that would have triggered. Okay. I forget which stations have the waves of triggering. We didn't even check those yet. Hold on, hold on. There's a bunch of loot that we're missing. Where is this ladder? Right here. Do I have a specific skin on my tools? I do. So let's look at them real quick. My welder is whatever my suit is. What is my suit again? I forget. Eddie knows what it is, possibly. So yeah, these are all whatever my suit is, and I'm forgetting what it is right now. I'm gonna go check. How do I get out there through this door? I almost forgot all this stuff. Nice medical components. There's the large steel tubes we need. Reactor components in case our reactor. We don't have a reactor. I think we do though. We got ice. Ice is always good. Boing. Almost too far. More. Yeah, we got a ton of stuff here.
Inventory full.
Let me just put everything in there for a second. Magnesium, more silver, more reactor components. No Prototech stuff, isn't that? That's kind of weird, right? Or ice, cobalt, gold. We're pretty good on resources. What's over here? Power kits, yes, please. Let us go grab all of this stuff again. And head over to the burning shipwreck that's over here. I don't know how I made that jump. I was not aiming for that. Yeah, there are specific skins, and I don't remember the name of them right now. I don't even remember my suit skin. Okay, projector, blueprints. We called this too early, right? Yep. Let us. I know that multigrids are not supported. Key projection, show unfinished blocks. Let us get in real quick and line that all up. That's going to be the easiest way to do this. It's so weird right now. Where is it right now? It's kind of a weird. Yeah. What are you doing? What is that? That is upside down. Loot system needs a big update. One big static drill and can mine more than you can loot for the appeal of something different, not because you need to. Pro tech. Okay, fair. If I wear my PC, I'd check that skin name for you. Yeah, I can't remember right now. If you're at your PC, if you're near my PC. I can't read Rev, apparently. Okay, what do I need to do to fix this? Go the other? No. Now you're the right way up. You're just facing the wrong way. Now we good? Yeah, now we just need to get you where you're supposed to be. Wish this was easier. I really do. How close am I? I need to go forward 1. I need to go forward 1. Right there looks perfect. Yeah, we're aiming to get this all good. Those stairs aren't there? I didn't even notice that those stairs are gone. We also need to get this piped up. Yeah, the new loot system could be better. It definitely could be. I also might have read it wrong because my reading's a little off right now, apparently. I would like to get this to the point. I don't think we can get bulletproof glass, so we're gonna have to go get some bulletproof glass from inside there. Blam. But we need to get all the glass of this. Your typing's bad too. You had to leave to get kids? How did the ship break? A drone's attack came in. It's fine though, everything is awesome. Anything I want to grab from here? No, I just want to put that away because I don't want that. What was I coming in here for? Glass. This should repair all the glass on the base. Is there more glass? Yeah.
Inventory full.
Or all the glass on the ship, but not the base. We got droned, is what happened. Okay, what now would be the problem? Some stuff up there, it looks like. I think a bunch of the windows up here are actually missing too. Do I have a way to grab? I don't have a way to grab components from here. These are also messed up too, aren't they? Yeah. I didn't even realize this was missing. What else do we need up here? Apparently that is out. You quick type too much. You're mining when I stepped away. Yeah, I was at the ice lake and then regional headquarters popped up. And we went to hit it. And I couldn't get it fast enough that the drone got spawned in and was just hitting this. And then we rammed the drone. It was actually a lot of fun. That is crazy that this is not destroyed. The survival kit's in the middle of the fight. What's underneath here? Yeah, we're gonna have to see if we can fix that O2H2. That clears some of the fire. What's under here? The other O2. It just hit both O2H2s? I wonder what the chances of that are. Okay, this looks pretty good. We just gotta repair that. Hopefully we still have bulletproof. Yeah. Still not sealed. What is burning? I think it's a thruster, actually. That corridor block needs to be done. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Is this all vanilla, or do you have Robo Factor modded in? What's Robo Factor? No. I don't use stuff like that. I think this is as vanilla as you can get with a lot of quality of life stuff. I don't have any block mods at all in this world. Yeah, I'm just started repairing. Still repairing. I just started repairing. What do we need up there? Up here, I can't remember what we needed to seal this all in. You're good? Yeah, so we need a bunch of steel plate. Do I need anything for you? No, it doesn't look like it. These all look good, so I just need steel plate, and then we could probably be sealed if I shut these doors. Oh, nope, we are sealed. We're somehow sealed right now. Not really sure how, but we are. That doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense how we're sealed. I'm not gonna complain though. We did not build a reactor on here, did we? Why did I think we built a reactor? Okay, we're out of steel plates. Yes, I just vented the whole thing. So what is smoking? That's thrusters, right? Yeah, we're gonna need to go grab some steel plates from this thing. Why are you still floating? Not floating anymore. We have the best grinder, so I don't feel bad about hand grinding this. What is missing from you? A bunch of metal grids. Do we have any braking thrusters right now? We lost that whole... Yeah, we have one braking thruster. But a hop for in real life. Have a great rest of your day. Well, thanks for stopping by. It was great seeing you, Kaz. Probably gonna have to grind down most of the space though. We are airtight. We could head back to our tater wood if we wanted to, but I need to unload most of this anyway. Would like to do most of the repairs here that we can do. We obviously can't get some of the components. So I need to check if we did create. I thought we built a reactor on this. Yeah, we did. So grabbing that uranium would be pretty smart. I refuse to use build and repair, but Omni later welders would be right handy right now. Yeah, they would. We don't need them though. It's not really that much damage. Also really defeat the purpose of not having a jetpack. If I just had something that could fly around repairing everything up. Does that get me enough that I could just build a little ramp up there right now? Can't build a little ramp. Let's start emptying all this stuff. It's gonna be a little tedious, but that's something I kind of enjoy doing. Looting these bases. I love the gravity of Titan. We do get metal grids from that, but I haven't seen many metal grids sitting around to repair most of these. I'll put a little bit into this. Yeah, only 4 off of that. Jetpack is not weak. It's so overpowered. I don't see the point in that, Marcus. Just don't use a jetpack if you want to make the jetpack so worthless. I personally like not having a jetpack. Did I just kill 2 spiders? Yeah, okay. It's nice having some Gatling ammo. So this was worth it just for that. Oh, I didn't even see this. You mentioned the small bottle mod. Sorry. I'm partially reading the chat at times. But yeah, I personally will like to play without a jetpack. I wouldn't want to nerf it. I've tried a bunch of different ways to nerf a jetpack, but to me it just feels better getting rid of it if you want to nerf it. Oh, back on Alien Planet, Sean? I miss it right now. Our base on Alien Planet. I've liked how far it's gone. Maybe you enjoy refilling your hydrogen balls every 3 minutes. I mean, you can play how you want to play. You don't have to play how... Oh, no, that's what I forgot to tell you, Rev. It's the Rad Stream team. You have to disable your jetpack for all your playthroughs. I understand, Game Dork, but I'm saying I would rather just shut it off than try to dumb it down. Either it's black or white for me in the sense of that. Either go all the way or no way. Just leave it on and use the overpowered thing, or disable it. I'm not saying I don't use the jetpack sometimes in games. I'm not anti-jetpack. Okay, we are a little bit low on food now, considering I have 0. I don't know that this ice was really worth grabbing, but I'm not going to just ignore ice. Less thrusters means I need less hydrogen. But my jetpack. Wouldn't it be funny if I had that mod on my... I think it is actually on this playthrough. because I still have the oxygen bottles. Rev stole your number 3 hat. What would make sense to me is the jetpacks in 0G only. Yeah. I actually think there is a mod that does that. Game Dork. I seem to remember one that only allows it to really be useful in space, which makes sense. Don't want to accidentally eat that raw meat. Someone suggesting that algae farms the ship to have an emergency food. Yeah. We could end up doing that here. I'm just trying to see where we're at, what we're gonna grab. I don't want to grab all that ice. There is some ice I'm just gonna leave. I'd rather get all these components, get the uranium and stuff, and then get out of here. I would like to find uranium asteroids, though. We are not heading back to Taterwood until we've actually found uranium. We found crap. We lost where that there's platinum somewhere on here we can grab before we leave too. There's just ice in there. Yeah, we don't want that. We can easily mine ice. We don't need to grab ice. I don't want that. Definitely get all this. Yeah, wherever we were landed before, there was platinum. It's a little buggy when you need to reload from planet to space, though. Yeah, I've used something similar to that, you see, or something that did that. Honestly, loving how scary. How did I went too fast up the stairs? What was I gonna say? I love how scary space is right now, though. I really do love how absolutely terrifying it is to go into space right now. I thought I hacked this already. Oh, there's nothing in the assembler. We should probably take the assembler, though. It has metal grids.
Full.
You're just leveling up hats left and right, Rev. Hey, Prime. What's up? How are you doing? Oh, I ran right past my ramp. What did you miss? Some pretty cool combat, honestly. I enjoyed it. I got to ram a twin. You son of a potato. A twin something. I can't remember what it's called. You can definitely use all that steel plate. What do you have? Bunch of good stuff too. Just another day. Have we got everything off of this base? Is there any components we're missing that we definitely need off of this? I'm trying to think. I don't think so. That bed didn't have anything we want. We got the tools out of there. Unknown signal we don't want. Fish tank we don't need. We got everything out of there. I feel like we've looted everything. And this has some decent components on it. Definitely grab some more motors off of that. Chad demoted you. Streamlabs demoted you. Streamlabs? Oh, Streamlabs number 2. Streamlabs, stop it. You shouldn't have a hat, Streamlabs, but I can't stop that because that's YouTube.
Inventory full.
I think we got everything we want off of this. I can turn the projector off my ship if I could find my ship. Because we're not going to be able to repair it much past what it is right now. Actually, I don't have to turn on the projector. I can just do that. Can I jump up into this from here? No, I can't. Come on, give me the stuff. I'm at me Streamlabs. Yeah, if Streamlabs somehow takes your hat, Marcus, we have some problems. How am I airtight? Something is off. Something's off here. Block. What block is that? Not the bridge. I want this. Not that. What block is that? I want this. There we go. I know we were airtight, but that was bothering me. Yeah. That's so stupid. No more hats for Rev. Restart like the whole game. I need a mag plate. Whoa. A storm brewing. What was I doing? There we go. We were gonna try and find some platinum, right? I think we're good connection. Well, actually, let's look at that real quick. No, we're just off that side, but we have main. Oh, we don't have. Something's broke on the drills. We got to fix that before we go anywhere. Let's turn auto lock back on for that real quick. And let's go fix that drill conveyor port. I told you, Prime. We gotta. It spawned in a drone. I heard spiders. Spawned in a drone, so we rammed it with the ship, which was only our only viable tactic. Why can't I grab it? Is this broken? That's broken. Okay. What do you mean we don't have 3 large steel tubes? How don't we have large steel tubes? Let's go find some large steel tubes real quick. I don't understand how we don't have large steel tubes. Let's grab more just in case. Yeah, well, I was trying to use the drills. Since we have the drills on the front, it made sense. No large steel tubes. 2 off of that. That should be good enough. Boing. The platinum is back up on the far side of that plateau where you're trying to park. Yeah, I just don't remember what direction it was. If you want to guide me there, Chad, that'd be nice of you. Why is there more scrap falling off? Meteor storm. Meteor storm inbound. I don't know if our turret is aiming at meteors. What is floating above our base? Our ship. Meteors, 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 meteors. Hello, meteors. There's only a way to make a GPS mark for something. Yeah, Chad, but remember we ran to the ship because it was under attack. There wasn't really a time for that. What direction was that, Chad? Do you remember? It's so dark. What's the storms on this planet? Heavy rain. You like the blue, make your tools look futuristic? Yeah, I really like them. I wish I could remember the skin name right now. It's right where you're pointing, Game Dark. Thank you, Game Dark. That's very nice of you. I'm trying to look up the skin real quick. What's it called? Game Dark, you just have that saved? I don't remember what this one's called, but it's not coming up that easily. It was off to the side of the headquarters. What? What's the side of the headquarters? Yeah, how did I approach this? This way, right? So it would be this direction, I think. Our ore detector's still good, right? Yeah. There's the mod, I forgot. Can I ask where you're streaming from? Currently UK, wondering on your time difference. I am East Coast US. It's currently 4 in the afternoon for me. We only have a single braking thruster. I gotta remember that right now. I thought this was the direction that we hit it.
Do a barrel roll.
And that's not happening right now. It was somewhere over this direction. Maybe over here. Nickel. 2100. There's gold. It's not like we can't find platinum again that easily. Or that, yeah, there it is. Oh, did we lose our spotlights? It took out our spotlights too. Of course it did. Can we actually reach that platinum is the question I have. Bok. What? What? Chat. I don't know if we could reach this platinum. Let's go terrain clearing mode. Calling me a chicken. I'm not saying we're not doing it. No spotlight. It's okay. Just pick a spot then land. I don't reliably think we can nose down too much right now. Should probably repair a spotlight if I can though. Let us go up just a little bit. Let us turn these off for a second. Kablamo. Could I get to the spotlight from there? I think I could. Let's go check if we can get to that spotlight from here. Watch, it's right over the hole right now. It is, isn't it? Let's grab, no, do we have steel plates? We have a bunch of, we have 69 steel plates. Well, let's get rid of this for a second. So it doesn't need any of the large steel tubes. Nice. What's streams versus OBS? Streamlab OBS? Why is it? Streamlabs OBS is trash. If you're trying to compare actual OBS versus Streamlabs. Yeah, Streamlabs software sucks. OBS is king when it comes to streaming or recording any of that stuff. Okay, can we get this? Yes, we can. Nice. Shut our doors like a smart person. Why is that gravity generator on it? Did I never turn that off? The HUD? Apparently not. Okay, let's get this going again. 7. They're all on. We have a spotlight again. That's good. That's good. They're practically the same. No, they're not the same at all. They're not even remotely the same software. They just called it. They actually had to rename it because it has nothing to do with OBS. The Streamlabs version is great if you're a beginner and you don't want to deal with all the actual settings of and the complexity of actual OBS. But in the end, they're very different. You son of a potato. You son of a potato. Also, the Streamlabs one comes with a ton of bloatware from Streamlabs, which I hate bloatware. OBS is just better in the end. That is both my professional and personal opinion. I don't feel like we're gonna be able to get to the platinum. I mean, we could. It's just going to take us a very long time. Let me do something. Let's go to the advanced rotor. Let's bump this up to set velocity -2 and a +2. See how bad of an idea this is. It's almost wide enough for the ship to fit in. You can keep talking. There's nothing against talking in chat too much. At this point of the stream, everybody usually falls asleep anyway. Rev, you still streaming today? Here comes the sun. Nice. This is feeling a bit ridiculous to try and go after this platinum. I don't know how far we've actually gotten. Still same. Okay, good. You need some coffee. Yeah, Eddie. I just don't know if it's worth it right now. Is where I'm at. I don't know if the effort and time that we take to do this is going to be worth going for it. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Okay. Thank you, Eddie. That's basically where I was thinking. I thought I was supposed to toggle train cleared mode on and off. There we go, Yeah, let's head up to an asteroid. Back towards our base, kinda. Yeah, let's just look for an asteroid that has platinum. We need uranium and platinum. Yeah, I gave up. It just is going to be such an amount of effort to get to it. Yeah, watch it there, Rolls. We try to keep it mostly family friendly. Still awake so far, just enjoying the SE chill and some whiskey. Where are all the asteroids at? Okay, there's one. Gotta remember that our slowing down is a bit rough. Chad makes fun of your space miner a lot. I don't remember your space. Is that your space miner from your previous series, Rev? There's no way you got to space already in your other series. I mean, I guess there is a way. I just would be surprised. I don't feel like I've missed that much. Snorting too much titanium dust with your nose in the turret. Yeah, Chad, exactly. It's an unknown distress signal. Do you see that? We can actually clearly see it too. I don't think it's worth it. I think we look for platinum and uranium and then get back to Taterwood. It was in the other two, yeah. The one that docked into your ship. Your throat burns? Why is your throat burn? You haven't even found ice in my... Oh yeah, you haven't found an oasis. Yeah, EC, you didn't know that was part of this thing, is to get to space? It didn't take me that many episodes, EC. What episode are you on? Like, in Chad episodes, EC, you're on episode like 230 or something. You live on Mars, you don't go to space. No, I think you're so. An EC, you've been to space. Remember, that was canon. You got kidnapped, sent to space. $1.57 million BCU. That's. I would love to know by Chad's math that what episode EC's on. I gotta say that unknown distress signal is a little tempting, but it looks like a ship. Trying to figure out the mental gymnastics Rev is doing by claiming I made fun of his ship. I only made fun of his battery abandonment skill. What is floating inside of our ships, though? What isn't connected in there? I don't know what that is I'm seeing. Doesn't actually look like it's moving. Your next show should be a Total Recall theme. Get your ass to Mars. Start on the left and go find the alien Atmo machine on Mars. I thought I was the one who said that, Rev. I think I remember this miner now, Rev. But I don't think that was me who said the way that it marks it with Yabos markings. I'm pretty sure that was your miner. A free floating gyro? It doesn't look like where a gyro would be. No, his series should be on true. What? Getting a little weird there. Rolls you a giant. And not the fun kind of weird. What are the chances this has uranium and platinum on it? That'd be a cool mod to make an atmosphere on a planet and moon that doesn't have one. Yeah, that would be pretty cool to be able to terraform. Iron? That's not what I said. Yeah, just blame Chad. Your thing could be blaming Chad. My thing's blaming Marcus. I'm not seeing anything. And also that signal stopped popping up, but I'm pretty sure I still see the ship over there somewhere. Yeah, I know. I'm just noticing a slight, a direction you were heading in. With it, your current name and then other stuff. I was just hoping that you weren't going there.
Hashtag blame Marcus.
Always. Hashtag blame the RPG. You need a new redemption. Mystery word being y'all. Oh yeah, food. We can't forget food. I did say something about algae. We might not be able to make an algae thing. We might have to go back home for repairs. That might be something we have to do. How did it blow up both of those underneath the ship? I don't understand. That was a tiny little small grid ship with Gatlings and it tore this ship up. Does not make sense at all. I lost sight of that ship. We still should be good to land. Yeah, we still got enough upward thrust. Hey Jed, how are you doing? We just hit planetary gravity. Gotta remember that. It's kind of surprising that we hit. I didn't think we were going to hit planetary gravity right here. Ship tried to act submissive to avoid attack by rolling over and exposing. Maybe, I don't know. I don't understand how we lost thrusters underneath us. God, the distress signal is so fast. It's gone so fast. I wish we had that mod right now so bad. Well, nickel and silicon. That doesn't help us at all. What asteroids have we went to? I don't know. There's so many of them around here. Let's just head... No, I feel like we just came from that direction. Let's just head to this one. Let's not head straight at it, though. We can't do that either. We have a distress signal over there. You're good. I've been doing some gaming, some Space Engineers gaming. 4 days away from 208. And then we're really close to VS2 on Space Engineers 2. Which I know some people aren't excited for, but I am. I'm very excited for both of these updates coming. I know a lot of people want the mechanical blocks or multiplayer in Space Engineers 2, but I'm really excited to see planets and the survival mechanics. Next one chat is choosing. I don't understand how one can sink into the Voxel and blow up their ship. Apparently that happens too. I've never seen that, Chad. That's crazy. That sounds ridiculous, Chad. I can't even think how that could happen. Just wish you could make more content on Space Engineers 2. Why can't you, Rev? What is stopping you from making content in Space Engineers 2? What stops me generally, or what was stopping me, was my computer specs. Nickel? That doesn't help us. Okay, chat, with the stream delay, you're still gonna choose this. In front of us, I see a bunch of asteroids. Which one? This one right here, this shattered one, this bluish one to the right, this one down here, or the one all the way down there, or this one all the way up here. You have those to choose from. Yeah, Eddie, that's where I'm at too. It changes to a game that can actually be played, in my eyes. This VS2. You could actually sit here and spend hours, it's looking like. And just in my idea, if they implement it with everything they're saying, this next update to Space Engineer is something that you could actually sit and spend time in. Shattered one looks closest. That's weird, Dread. I wouldn't think that you cared about mechanical blocks at all. You usually hate subgrids. And welcome in, Dread. I am. So when VS2 comes out, I'm definitely going to be shifting direction a little bit towards that. To Space Engineers 2. Yeah, I gotta remember I can't turn my dampeners off because we're actually in planetary gravity. Yeah, Chad, I'm going to this one, the shattered one. Nobody else was answering. I mean, it makes sense why that graphics card was having issues being supported. It's outside the two major graphics cards manufacturers. But that's all I'm going to say about that. You won't have interest. You're trying to say, Sweeney, that you won't have interest in Space Engineers for a long time? They also are a very small company still, Keen Software House. But it will be supported eventually, I assume. It's just not high on their priority list. But I'm also speaking just from what I know, not anything official. What makes sense, Sweeney, if you want to get a hang of Space Engineers 1, but from the looks of it, Space Engineers 2 is going to be a lot more streamlined and easily accessible. So if that's something you would rather have, and something with a little bit of story, and not something where you need to fully create your own story and your own gameplay for the most part. But I mean, there's thousands of hours here on Space Engineers 1, so if you can spend that in here and then wait for Space Engineers 2 to come out fully, like the 1.0 release, and just do it that way, that's probably the best way. Yeah, you see, there's definitely gonna be optimization down the line. That's not, I think they do a little bit here and there as it goes, but it'll get probably fully optimized close to a release. What keybinds do you need to customize, Dread? Oh, for your arthritis. I currently use all Space Engineers 2 hotkeys in Space Engineers 1 right now. When they made it available to switch them over, I just started using Space Engineers 2 stuff because I find it way more intuitive. Your future hardware. What do you see? I want to see what you see, EC. I honestly think Space Engineers 2 is about that far out till its full release. People are thinking like a year or something. I don't know what development cycles they've looked at, but we're probably not getting Space Engineers 2 for a very long time, which is fine. Silver. You chose poorly, Chad. But you're on console, Sean. I mean, Space Engineers 2 is probably coming to Xbox eventually. You like playing Space Engineer when your room gets cold, PC warms right up? Yeah, exactly. It's a heater. It is a heater. Okay, okay. I give you now more choices. Actually, no, I'm just going to this one. The build binds are absolutely awful. Currently having to stretch my pinky to the left while switching between control and shift. That's strange, Dread. I much prefer the build binds. The build binds are actually what I think are the best part of Space Engineers 2's switch from Space Engineers 1. Space Engineers 1 is absolutely silly to think that you need to take your mouse hand, and use it to rotate things. Oh, okay, okay, you see. I honestly think it is going to take, at minimum, 5 years, probably. I would be surprised if it was that short. Yeah, Eddie, that's a good point. I also don't have arthritis, Dread, so I can't really talk how difficult that could make it for you. But I hope that they add customize. I mean, every game should have a way to customize its keybinds. You had a meeting, Duke? It does. There's a giant hole there. Why does this look familiar, like we've been here before? Yeah, that's crazy, Dread. I personally love them. And like I said, I have them currently in this game. Because I don't want to release the hand of my mouse. I think I have it here. Yeah, see? I immediately, once it was available to change rotations here, and I just love them so much from Space Engineers 2. Iron. Okay, we're heading to this shattered one. We have to eventually find uranium, right? Eventually. I think we still got a ton of ice. Do we still have a ton of ice? Definitely have loot. We got loot. Loot for days. I'm not too worried about ice, though. Yeah, that's just, we got used to that in Space Engineers 1 thing. Dread. You have to be careful about the scope creep in development. Too many planned things and they'll never end up finishing. Exactly. Exactly, Rev. Yeah, the mouse wheel thing is definitely something we got extremely used to in this game, and trying to adjust to it in Space Engineers 2 or switching back between the two games messes me up a lot. But I hope that they allow, I mean, why wouldn't? More customization options, the better. I definitely don't want them, I don't want them to not allow for keybind customizations. I can build much faster in Space Engineers 2. That's just me. I'm not saying it's gonna be the same for everybody, but I can build tremendously faster in Space Engineers 2 compared to 1. I also use R a bunch in this already in Space Engineers 1. It doesn't have the similar effects, but I was used to using it already in Space Engineers 1, so it wasn't that big of a change of using it now in Space Engineers 2. I guess we're heading this way. I'm just keeping like a forward momentum here. This doesn't seem like the right way though. I don't want to head that way. I don't want to head that way. Yeah, all games should have rebindable controls. Space surfing between all these silver deposits? Are you on an ad hoc silver surfer? Kinda. It feels like that way, doesn't it, Chad? Do we have uranium sitting in a reactor? No. Where did that uranium go? Did we already lose all that uranium? Am I missing the uranium? No, it's sitting right here. Why isn't it sitting in a reactor? It's kind of weird that it didn't go to the reactor. Batteries should be, yeah, perfect by now. Yeah, it was in the cargo, but I don't understand why it didn't go to the reactor. Well, I hope they add it sooner than later, Dread. But I know that you're still wishing for the mechanical blocks anyway, so maybe VS 2.2 they add mechanical blocks and keybind changes. It'll be the Dread mechanic update. It might be, Chad. We can actually look. I don't know why it would be. I wouldn't have turned it. Well, apparently it's turned off. I'm not sure why. Hashtag blame Marcus. We're actually in space again. I can use that. Look at this beautiful smoke. Just smoking up space. It is strange though. Isn't it on by default? I would have had to actively go in there and turn it on. You're the greatest, Chad. You were the greatest, Chad. That looks weird over there. Oh, it's just the sun off of it. Okay, okay. This is a non-smoking space? I'm sorry. I can't really help it. I mean, I could fix my ship, but I don't know that I have all the parts to do it. I'm definitely missing metal grids. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something is... Everything is awesome. What is that? Did you see that? Whatever that was just flew... I found it. It was part of the drone. It's part of the drone. I have a piece of the drone in the ship. Oh my god, how can I just had it. We good now? We good? That's what it was the whole time. Come on, give us some uranium. Cobalt? That's not uranium. It was a dash ornament. Dash, yeah. Sorry, I just sneezed. Okay. Where are we going? I see an asteroid right here in front of us, kind of. I think this is the one. No, it's this one over here. This right here is uranium. Hey, Nom Nom. I haven't seen you in a while. VIX. Yeah, we need more. I have another commercial in the works, but with all these Space Engineers updates, everything's chaos right now. Oh, food. We have no food. We need to head back down here in a second, no matter what. We're at 33. We just need to go. I need a Bruiser A bobblehead on the dash. I do. What is that? Oh, a distress signal. That way. Yeah, we need to head down soon. No, I don't have a food processor on board. That's a pretty good block to put on, wouldn't it be? I completely forgot to add it. But I was asking for blocks, no one said anything about a food processor. That'd actually be a really good place to put a food processor where that pipe is. Wouldn't it? Does a food processor have an up and a back? Right? Does a food processor have a back conveyor? Where we have that curved pipe at the bottom of the stairs underneath the bridge right here. We could put a food processor right here, I think. Wish you could get Elite Dangerous style dashboard. Yeah, that would be awesome, Dread. Are you sure it got mentioned along with the grab gen and a couple other things? I don't think so, Chad. I think you're lying to me. I'm on uranium. Top, bottom, back. Okay. Thanks, Prime. Yeah, that would, I think, replace that. We could put a food processor right there. Do you think we have stuff on board to make a food processor right now? Does it need large steel tubes? I used to play a lot too, Dread. I played so much Elite Dangerous. The best ship sounds in any space game ever. We might have the stuff to make a food processor right now, though. What do you have on you? Nothing? How do you have nothing? Massive asteroid with nothing on it. Let's go look what a food processor would need. Oh, we might be able to make this. And it is... Yeah, I think that would fit perfectly right there. It's actually what I was looking for when I was trying to think of a block that would fit there. So that is... Yeah. Let's hope that we have everything. And we do. Awesome. Perfect. So then we can just go to production and build like 100 meat. If the joystick support on Monday is good, I think it's pretty basic stuff, Duke. I didn't look too much into it. That is interesting that we're actually getting joystick support. You get like 5 different mamas in the game and at least 4 crate 2s. That's crazy. Yeah, I have an anaconda and I think I quit right after that. And a federal dropship, I think. Well, we don't need to rush back because we have food at least. We have some food at least. It is really strange that this asteroid is nothing on it. Where's the sun? That way, okay. Yeah, that, right as you asked, Chad. You probably asked right before I put it or went and looked at it. How does this asteroid have nothing? These asteroids are really strange to me, the ones that just spawn absolutely nothing. Used to RP as a bounty hunter lunatic, so I've got combat ship. I never played online Dread with people. I always played offline. We were so disappointed that the Anaconda was the only ship with the damage states that I went to look for a game with a better damage model and found Space Engineers. That's awesome. That's how you stumbled upon Space Engineers. We can eat some more meats. I'm not sure where to go. I really am not. Also, I'm having trouble knowing which direction we've gone. I think it's this one right here. You enjoyed Grief and Griefers? That's always fun to do, Dread. People that are just actively trying to mess up other people's days and you just go mess with them. ED to SE. That's how alphabet works right there. I honestly put a ton of time into Elite Dangerous, but eventually I just couldn't find a reason to keep playing. I think, yeah, it was once I got the Anaconda, I kind of just gave up. I feel like I accomplished my goal. Steam kept telling me to check it out. Turns out it was right, yeah. Sometimes Steam knows what it's talking about. If there was a way to make GPS markers for asteroids you've already checked out, that'd be a lot of GPS markers, Chad. We're gonna start doing that just for Chad. This is Chad's stream again. Welcome to Chad's stream. How much Gatling ammo do we have? 15 boxes? That's nice. All these asteroids are just starting to look like asteroids I've already been to. Dude, there's one Chad. We'll just know to stay away from the Chads. Fleet carrier and 20 ships and Space Rangers came along. Yeah, for mech building. The darn shame you can't delete GPS markers once you don't need them anymore. Yeah, that's a horrible oversight on their part, Chad. Not allowing you to delete GPS markers. Someone should put a ticket in. Allow us to delete GPS markers. Ice. This definitely isn't one we've been to recently because we haven't seen ice in a while. It's been a lot of silver and iron. Ice and cobalt. Watched some Galactic Empyrean vids and played a bit and then went back to Space Energy to do the same fan mining. You can't hide them. I know. EC, that's a weird oversight too, that you can't hide them. Yeah, but I can't make... Oh, I can. No, I don't have a refinery to make it. I would need a basic refinery, Chad. Ship could probably do with a basic refinery and a basic assembler, or an arc. What was it called? I forget what it was called. Right? What did they used to be called? The basic assembler. It was arc welder, arc something. I think back here above the thruster we could find a place for them. Arc furnace, that's what it was. It's been a while. I couldn't remember. I just knew it was arc something. Meteor storm inbound. Nerds. You nerds. How dare you remember these things? It might have been. They currently have Sabiroid spelled 2 different ways in their game. So it's not surprising, Duke, if that was the case. It's very dark. It's very dark. Some water ability you find still have them, like the pirate base with the hydrogen thruster. I thought they got rid of... got rid of all the legacy encounters, Jed. Come on. 5 is uranium. It's silver again. Back towards the sun. Actually, let's just go look at all of these asteroids, and we're not finding any uranium. These. Look at all of these asteroids. It's great that we can still stay out here. I really want to find uranium. I mean, platinum is great too, but uranium is what I want to find. The potato base stream. Yeah, that still had legacy. That was before the last update that removed all the legacy encounters. You haven't missed much. We're just naming all the places we've been, Chad, because Chad had a great idea to GPS these asteroids after we've been to them. Still no uranium, though. Still no uranium. Someone needs to do a uranium dance. There's iron. Someone do a uranium dance for me, please. Thank you. There's more iron down there. I think this one over here has uranium. This looks like uranium. This whole asteroid is uranium. Uranium. So now we were after green so much before. Now we're gonna be after uranium. Once we run out of this food, though, we got nothing. Got nothing. Floating chats. 2008 when hanging chads became a thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Did I chat that last asteroid? Hanging chads was 2000. I have no clue what you're talking about. No, I'm not. Am I too young? I don't know that I am. But it is politics, so. And that might be the reason why I don't know what you're talking about. This really does. No, it's a nickel. Nickel, no nickel, just nickel. No uranium. Do I need to add radio spectrometry to this world and or detector plus? Really want to add or detector plus so bad. I'm not that young. I'm actually just trying to steer away from that. Iceberg straight ahead. Yes and yes, what, to both those mods, Eddie? I'm tempted to add Ore Detector Plus right now while I'm streaming, to be honest. Pronounced it perfectly, Chad. Don't make fun of me. It's not polite to make fun of people. I haven't been marking the last asteroids either. It's Chad's fault. You know what? I'm actually going to add it right now. We are going to add, because I'm frustrated with that, and I've been meaning to add it and I keep forgetting. We are going to save this real quick. I'm gonna add both those mods real quick. While you guys can look at your lovely chat messages. Is there anything else I've been missing to add? I think it's just those two mods, radio spectrometry, and I may be mispronouncing it, but that's what I thought it was. But Chad's pointing it out, making me feel like I'm wrong now. It seems like it's right looking at it. And ore detector plus. I actually need to look up ore detector plus because I only have plus right now. And ore detector plus does not work. Radio mining mod. Tune in the circumferences to mine the ore of your choice. Am I actually saying it wrong? I'm reading the mod and whatever. So it's just ore detector plus is what we want. Special Tommy T? I'm not saying it wrong. Whatever. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to add. There is a new plus that works with 207. Yeah, but I'm fine with just the plus. I don't need the plus for what we're doing right now. We don't need both. Or we don't need that range. I don't think. Thing is, we can't really use that mod right now. Kablam. I really wish they had some of the old screens, the loading screens. And don't get me wrong, I like these new ones, but it would be nice to have some of the older ones. Can't forget where we came from. Yeah, so 400 meters. I wonder how much stuff we've missed. That 400 meters is going to be so much better. GPS. Chad. Where is the sun right now? Yeah, I can't remember where our ore detector... Yeah, our ore detector is hidden inside there. We could drop an ore detector underneath the piston, I think. God, the new screens still have engineers walking around doing not drilling with the drills. I wouldn't mind having the old ones occasionally. Chad was everywhere. Look at all the Chads. Chad. Chad. So much space pirate activity out here. Someone should call the space police. Isn't there that one, Duke, that one loading screen that is somebody welding something and grinding something at the same time? Like two different people, I mean. Like there's a person grinding and then there's another person welding the same block. It's a pretty funny, I like it. That's Space Engineers multiplayer 101. Later, EC. Thanks for hanging out. Terrible teamwork. Iron? Yeah, this is gonna be much nicer. It's iron, Chad. I'm not heading towards that beacon. I was about to head close to that beacon. Let's go to this funky looking one. This looks uranium-ish. I always like when this song comes on. It's got a lot of energy in it. Who else is dancing? Don't lie. It's everybody, right? Always head towards the bacon. If they were offering me bacon, I would go towards it. If that's what it was. Below me, swing by those on the way. I should probably swing by this right here, Chad. But yeah, this... What if that's the one, Chad? Maybe you just got me to go to the right one. What are the chances? What would the bacon redemption be? I didn't see the one you were talking about, Chad. There's a stream delay. Lamb. That one I did got earlier, didn't I? When I was at the regional headquarters. I jumped. Silicon. Cobalt. Silly Chad. Look at all of these asteroids. Yeah, I did, Jed, but I don't have a an ore detector in a place to really utilize it. Because it needs to be non-obstructed, right? The ore detector can't have a block in front of it, I think. And I have the ore detector. My ore detector is actually right there. I have no clue where I was headed, Chad. I lost that asteroid a long time ago. We should probably just keep hitting these on the way. Just like go through each one of these. There's a nice long line here of asteroids. Though I can't really see. It's nickel. And iron. St. Chad. For nickel, get it? Get it? No? Okay. would be bacon in the frying pan, the sizzling bacon. Do people just want to hear sizzling bacon sometimes? There's so many GPSs. Will we find uranium? Ever? I don't know. I really don't at this point. Frying bacon, that's what the smoke all is, yeah. I'm just frying it. I see iron. I can see iron. It's not a good sight. Yep, silver and iron. Silver and iron. We finally running out of ice here? Yeah. We finally went through all of our ice. Look at all those chads that we don't need. All those useless chads. Look at them all. You knew I should have gotten more ice? Probably. But I'm not really that worried. I could probably also turn off that. Nickel. Hey, look, ice. You're practicing remote piloting a ship. It's fun, but I miss the third-person view. Yeah. Try playing without third person once. That will drive you absolutely crazy. I once was on a server with no third person. It was an interesting experience. Get some ice here. We might find uranium eventually. I really have no clue right now. Ice, chatty. Might hook up a camera. Yeah, camera would be pretty smart. How much ice are we at now? 21,000, I think. So much drifting right now happening. It's good for rovers when it comes to parking. Have to switch to C. Well, unless you have cameras, yeah. It's fun to try playing without third person though. It's a very hard mode experience. 127,000. We get ice very fast. I think we're good. We're good to retract this. Perfect. I really like this setup. This ship is one of my favorite ships that I've built recently. We're going over this way. We're going down here real quick. This looks uranium. Very uranium. Look at all the encounters we currently have going on. It's insane. You can see through a turret, large grid turrets on searchlight or searchlight, yeah. You could make a little camera too if you didn't want to do a turret, like a custom turret controller. Iron down that way. What do we have up here? Silicon. Oh, come on. And iron. Alright, I didn't do it, so. I'm really at a loss of where to even go right now. The searchlight's a really nice block. It's not something that a lot of people remember, especially if you get a mod that increases the range of them. What are we doing on food? We could eat something real quick. Will we find something before we have to go back down to Taterwood? I really don't know at this point, because we do have limited time up here. Don't go towards the Chads, stay away from the Chads. Yeah, they're all over there. We're not going anywhere near Chads. We're not going anywhere near any Chads anytime soon. Ice, silicon. I'm having the worst time trying to find uranium. So, I mean, sometimes it is like this in this game. It's where you just cannot find uranium. All of our Chads are behind us. Yeah, it doesn't currently help me at all. Thank you, Prime, though. We will find it eventually. It's just we're going on a little side mission here of flying through space, marking all the asteroids, Chad. Wish I can remember when I attacked that drone how long it was in. I kind of want to make a short from it and call it "No Weapons, No Problem." I just can't remember when that was. It was very, I mean, it was still in the beginning of the stream, and I just don't know how beginning. In the first hour, probably? There's also a slightly funny jump scare in there. You always find uranium when you're not looking for it. Try find something else. What else should we try to find, Chad? The meaning of life? A potato? We should try to find the most potato-shaped asteroid in the universe. Let's find the best looking potato asteroid in the world. Or the universe, not the world. We're not in a world, we're in space. Are you a potato asteroid? You're not very potato looking to me. Need some sea shanties? We found platinum. We should definitely grab that. We should definitely grab some platinum while we're here. Hopefully we get some surface platinum. I think I saw multiple platinum. The asteroid that hides the Merc 2 ship looks very potato-like. It does. It definitely does. I'm with you there. That looks like internal platinum. I don't want I want surface platinum. It could be surface platinum, though. We shall look. Let's eat just a little bit more. 14%, yeah. Where is this platinum? It's dead center? It does. It was. There was other I thought I saw one more platinum. They're right there. Is that closer to the surface? We might be able to reach this platinum right here. Let us fully extend you. Oh. Let's go terrain clearing that on. See how close we can get to that platinum. It's definitely a lot closer than on the surface of Titan. Up. There we go. Now we're getting some platinum. Try to find a stranded asteroid or Sabiroid that's trapped on an asteroid. That'd be pretty cool, actually. To find some Sabiroids in space. we just getting stone now? Do we have plat in other places? 740 there, 18,000. Okay, okay. Meteor storm inbound. Is our Gatling aiming at meteors? Yeah, okay. It's not targeting rockets, though. That's not good. I want about 20,000 is what I want. Those are getting pretty close. Distance is from the ore detector. It's not as deep. Yeah, I know, Chad. There's a YouTuber just made a scenario named like that. I forget the name. What scenario? Or named like what? I don't actually know. We want the Chads behind us, yeah. Oh, this way. So we found plat. That's awesome. GP's plat, Chad? Is that the scenario, Chad? I'm seeing iron, so that's whenever I see iron on these asteroids, I just assume there's no uranium. Yep, iron. Oh, uranium! We found uranium. Radioactive chat. Where was the uranium? Back this way. Towards the darkness. Watatron, the seared Sabiroid. I didn't know he made scenarios. I've seen some of his videos before, and he's actually stopped in here a few times before. He'll just make a quick like pop in and pop out. All of the Miis have got your 6. That's good to know, Chad. 5 is nice. It's surface uranium too. It's my favorite kind of uranium. Okay, we're gonna grab this whole deposit here. You were commenting that on the GPS marker you made for the... Oh, okay. Nom, what is this scenario though? This seared Sabiroid scenario. There's a ton of scenarios I still need to try. There's not enough time. There's so much I want to do in this game, and there's just not enough time. I still need to try Sarek's new cauterized scenario. There's a bunch of stuff I still want to do. Frostbite. EC and I are doing Frostbite though. Winter is coming, and EC and I are doing Frostbite. Streamlabs, you don't deserve that hat. The version of me that's powerful enough to activate a reactor. Reactivate. These are all different versions of you from the Chad multiverse. The good thing now is we can go in here and delete all these other Chads. Keeping Ice Chad, Plat Chad. There we go. I kept all the important Chads. I wish I had a protect drill right now. You know how fast it'd be going through all this? This newly made will start as stranded in an asteroid barely functioning base. So it's like a very custom scenario. It sounds interesting, Num Num. Okay, how much? I know it probably didn't give us that much uranium. 7,000 uranium. That's nothing. We're still making... Yeah, we're still making... Okay, good. He uploaded the vid yesterday. Nom Nom, are you on the Discord? I think you are, but I could be wrong. Not sure if I'm spelling it correctly. Agoraphobic, a scenario where you're stuck on a base, can't go outside, you can only use remote control ships. Yeah, agoraphobic, that is the correct spelling. I remember somebody was doing a series like that, Jonathan. It's Jonathan. Was doing a series. It started off hilarious. That series. I really like how this drill drills. The design is really cool, having a rotating drill like this. Now, how much are we up to? Still 7,000. No, it has to be going. Okay, so we have 14,000. That's full over there. We still have the large cargo container. Is that getting filled with uranium? Doesn't look like it. We have 13,000 here. We have a ton of uranium right now. Not a lot, though, if you think about how much it refines, though. Okay, we're mostly getting stone, it looks like, right now. Looks like there's just a little bit left on that side. I still think we'll grab it and grab the stone and everything. we'll just reposition ourselves and start grabbing it from here. Uranium's a resource that I just want to get everything I can at the time. Do we have yield models down at Taterwood, right? I'm pretty sure we do. Hey Phil, welcome back. Must have power, unlimited power. Oza Tice was also doing that scenario until his wife passed. He's currently taking a break to grieve. That makes sense. That sounds absolutely horrible, Chad. Went to lunch with a roommate and got a chili cheese baked potato. That's interesting, Phil. Can't say that I've had something like that. Sounds like something my wife would eat.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Making crop circles. I'm in the Discord server. Life's been busy lately, barely playing nowadays. Well, I'm just wondering if you could post that. I mean, I could probably find it on my own, but in the Space Engineers channel, if you could post that scenario, I definitely wouldn't mind looking at it. When I first started, you were pretty active in the Discord server. I'm glad you're still here, though. I'm not a huge fan of putting chili on things like chili dogs and stuff like that, Phil. I had mic static. I'm having weird internet issues right now. Someone might be downloading something. But I am noticing a drop in my internet right now. Okay, we're gonna pull this back and then I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna stop the rotation and go in it like this, because the rotation's just getting me more stone than I want. It's cool though. I like the rotating drill. Is that all the uranium? That's pretty much all. I don't even see this. Yeah. The signal's not even there anymore. But we have more uranium up. Where, behind us? It's definitely worth probably grabbing. If the internet's gonna keep dipping the way it is, we might just call it here because we got like 4 minutes anyway. How's it looking for everybody to stream? It made your ship spin instead. That's funny. You probably had share inertia tensor on. Looks fine for you. Okay, okay. I wasn't sure because I'm getting some weird lower kilobytes and stuff. It's showing a little bit of interference. And it only recently happened in the last like 7-ish minutes. It's not freaking out. I'm just seeing it on OBS, Duke. I normally hover around 9,000, and it was dipping down to like 1 and sometimes and at 4. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thought I turned the pistons off. I did not. It's a good thing about being in space is that it will move your ship rather than just break. Okay, now how much uranium are we sitting on? Where's it all going? Into here now. Okay, okay. We have a ton of stone. But we did grab... I mean, it makes sense that we have so much stone. Can these big ship drills right-click mine? Yeah. I mean, right-click mining does not gather materials, Sweeney. I'm at the uranium, as in it's on the surface. That's uranium right there. That black spotty is uranium. You started getting a little spinning circle buffering about 20 minutes ago. The rest of the stream had been fine. It's not showing that I'm behind, so I don't know. Okay, Chad. It's looking good right now. I have a way to process this stone. It's just very slow. It's in survival kit. No, it's 20 meters away from the ore detector, Sweeney. The ore detector relays information to the antenna, which relates to us, and it's always where it is to the ore detector, not how far it is away from you. Well, I mean, technically me right now, because I'm right next to the ore detector. The ore detector is right there behind me, so it is about 20 meters from me, like where I'm exactly sitting. What is that? Tug drone, okay. Tempting. Those do have guns, but they're still nice to take out. They have decent cargo on them, the tug drones. Did we get all this uranium now? It looks like it. So now it says there's uranium back there. Okay, it is 6 o'clock. You all know what that means. It has been a wonderful stream, mostly of just flying around, but thank you all for hanging out with me and chatting with me as we labeled all the chads. And finally found uranium. What else did we do? We had awesome combat. That was a great little experience fighting the drone. Don't forget, today is Thursday. It means you have Duke and Rev. Rev will be an hour after me over on Rev Plays Games. And then later at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you have Duke stream you can check out. If you haven't already and you're interested in getting pinged for those on EC and my Discord server, there's now an opt-in role that you can have that you'll be pinged for Duke's, mine, and Rev's streams. We created the rad stream team. Have a great rest of your night. What else? Is there anything else? If you like the stream, smash that like button. Every Tuesday and Thursday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this is where I am. Be on the lookout for videos from me. And I'll see you on Rev Stream to continue celebrating Potato Day and Duke Stream later tonight.